So what are we covering in session 2 on 06 Jan 2025? We are covering two things. One is introduction to C. Why are we learning it? Then it will be introduction to JavaScript and why we are learning it. ಆಯ್ತಾ? So ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ questions ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರು ಕಲಿತಾರೆ ಸರ್ why are we learning C programming? Based on the previous discussion, we are learning C programming just to make you people comfortable in some of the problem solving within the compiled languages or in programming languages, just to help you people get comfortable in program solving. That is problem solving one, like arrays, functions, structures, and many others. Okay, that's where I want you people to learn programming languages. Like it might be processing strings, it might be processing some numbers, which you might be facing problems in your regular day in day out. Why are we learning JavaScript? JavaScript is being taught to you people so that you can learn SSJS in future. Okay, in this JavaScript, majorly this is our client-side programming language. Client-side programming language. Client-side programming language which runs on browser. Okay, so both are important here. Just to make you people comfortable in scripting language, we are learning JavaScript. Just to make you people comfortable in C, C++, C Sharp, and Java, you might not attend an interview. The agenda is not to attend an interview. The agenda is to learn a programming so that you can apply this concept, whatever we learn, into other languages also. Having said that, so every time, always I'll help you people why we are learning this and where we will apply this. Okay, this is our session number 2 in on the date 06/10/2025. If you have questions, anyone, let me know. If you are having no questions, then I'll continue with. So very simple. I need some software which has already been installed. You can watch the video in this YouTube playlist. Okay, third session you can let me know. Problem solving, and where do you get the notes? It's all been recorded and uploaded. So problem solving, and we are getting introduced to JavaScript also. And to do this, to learn this language, we need Turbo C3 if you are on Windows. If you want to learn JavaScript fundamentals, you just need a browser. Google Chrome is my favorite. You can use Firefox or any other, which is your favorite browser. Ultimately, we should reach here. For now, it is only these two. Okay, having mentioned that, now I'll be starting Turbo C, which is already installed, and I'll be running a simple program. Okay, all the notes which I'll be explaining in this C program will be created and uploaded. So everyone try to follow two rules in my classroom. No writing. You will not write anything when I'm explaining. Don't open any notepad. Don't open or keep your notebooks open. Don't write it. Watch the screen. Understand what I'm doing, and then you will do it. Okay. The best way of learning is imitate. Imitate the trainer. Whatever I do, just try to follow each and every step. So today it will be very slow because for the first time, if you are doing a programming, you have to just follow me. Okay. So to do that, as I mentioned, I'll be taking the help of Turbo C3 software, and I'll explain the program with all the technical terms required. Perfect. Thank you. So I'm opening the software Turbo C3, this one. This app, Turbo C++ app, which is Turbo, this one. Turbo C by Aki, this is not working. So I'll click on this. If you have not watched the video how to install it, if you have not done that, start Turbo C++ software. It will be my favorite editor, which will run on a blue screen. Okay, waiting for the screen to load. Here it is. If you see this window in this small window, small screen, Alt Enter is the key. Keep pressing Alt, and now I'm closing off. When you open the window for the first time, go to Window, Alt W, and close all the existing files. Then you'll go to File menu, preferably go to DOS Shell, clear the screen. First and very important is you have to create your own subfolder best practice. MD, make directory, space, create it only once. I'll call it as Jan 2025. If it is already created, that's fine. So it is already there. If it is already there, I'll change it to Jan 2020. And clear the screen. Exit is the command. Try to follow each and everything exactly the way your instructor is doing. Now I'll try to check whether I have files already existing. I'll go to open file. I have some files already. Star.star, type star.star, press enter. I have all these existing files. Hello C, hello.cpp, hello2.bak, hello2.c. Okay, that's fine. So I want to create a brand new file today. I'll call it as Alt F, shortcut key, new. And now, first time, always I'll go with save as. You can type any name and then save it. I'll call this one as my .c. You can type anything with .c extension. Press enter. It will be. Sometimes mouse doesn't work. You have to use tabs. I'll help you on that. Tab. Try to follow this white ink. It's in files. Now it is in OK. You can see this O is in white color. Then press enter. My first file is getting saved. So it is saved, getting saved wrongly. I'll cancel it. Alt F, save as hi.c, and press enter. Now you'll be typing your first program, if it is your first one, to print hello world. Hash encode stdio.h. This is a case sensitive language. Type completely in lowercase, completely in lowercase. Try to follow the instructor. I'll explain you each and every line. I'll call this one as hi world. Basically, it will be hello world. I have typed entirely in lowercase. After typing, I'll save it. First time it is save as, later it is only save. Then I'll go with compiling it. Compile, Alt F9. Then you have to run it. And then you have to watch the window. So window, in that you'll go with this user screen option. If you go to output, also you can see it. But you have to close this black screen. This black screen, which is known as output here, you have to close this window. That is the reason I'll go with user screen. What will happen in user screen? Any key on the keyboard will take back you to blue screen editor. You call this as this is a, if you want to see the entire window, go to Alt W, then zoom it. You'll see the entire blue screen. This is my first program, which is Hello World. I've typed it, saved it, compiled, and executed it. Now it's time to learn what we have in line number 1 and what is all of these things mean. If you are here for the first time ever in the Hello World program, this is my duty to explain it by opening this. I've closed it. Now I'll open this file, the same Hello World program, which is stored in, you should know where it is stored. C drive, Turbo C3, this folder, bin, and Jan 2025. Here is my file. I'll open this. Now I will comment it using /star. If you are very new to programming, type this */ star, and you can type anything for your explanation. I'm explaining the Hello World program of the language C. Okay. So what is that you need to do? You know all the shortcuts. You have to write a program, save it, compile it, and run it. Okay. This is a compiled language. So when I say compiled language, there are some basic things you should know. Any compiled language, any compiled. I'm not talking only about C. So when it comes to your compiled language, they are case sensitive. Means you have to type the program completely in lowercase, completely in uppercase, or anything which is exactly being explained. You have to type all of these things except this part in lowercase because it's a case sensitive language. Okay. There are many things like this which you will learn as and when you progress. The first and very important is all the compiled languages, C, C++, Java, C Sharp, they are case sensitive. Know where to type uppercase and where to type lowercase. What is next? You should write a program, save it, compile and run it. So when you're saving it, you know the shortcuts. If you don't know, let me know, I'll help you. What is next? What do you have in this program? Let me explain the first line. Okay. Hash include stdio.h. Include is the first line which is trying to bring this header file. .h stands for header file. stdio stands for standard input and output. .h stands for header file. .c stands for C program file. Okay, let us learn each and everything what we see. Detailedly, I'll explain about hash and input later. Then comes two things. One is void main. Right. So now let's break it down. Initially, this is all new, so you'll learn all those things. Okay, when it comes to void main flower bracket, I'm explaining this part. Void main. This is function definition. Function definition. Okay. Any C compiled language. The next one is any compiled language you will have one main function to execute or to run the program. Okay. If you want to run a program, you need main function definition. What is the next one I'm explaining is this part. Here we have two things. This is our statements. This line. Printf is a function. Double quotes. Hello world. This is a string. This is a anything which is in double quotes in compiled languages we call it as string. This is a string. Printf is a function. Now comes semicolon. Whenever you see semicolon, now you have to specify that as a statement. So this program has one statement. Okay. Now, what is main? In this part, what is main? Main is a function. Main, it is a function. Okay. Then comes printf. Printf is a function. Main is a function. Printf is a function. There is a difference, a minor difference, which you will learn upcoming as and when you progress. Now, always remember, if you see this round bracket, small bracket, or parenthesis, technically we call it as parenthesis. This round bracket is known as, if you see parenthesis in any language, it is a function. Okay. So this is our hello world program. Hash input, stdio.h, main, printf, and semicolon. If you have three semicolons, it means you have three statements. Now we have four semicolons. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 statements in this program. And then comes, very importantly, compilation and compiler. I'm not talking about C always. I'm trying to make people comfortable in C, C plus Java, and C sharp. What is compilation? Compilation is a process of converting high-level language to machine-level language. What is a compiler? It is a software to do compilation. To do all this will be uploaded as a part of your notes in the folder what I've shared. Every notes. Okay, perfect. Now we are trying to learn some fundamentals, something called statement, string, and others, right? We will know more about it as and when we deal with it. So this is our first program. So you might be overwhelmed with this. Don't worry, you will learn all the technical things which is free. And don't forget, this is also the one which will be uploaded into the notes folder, which I've already shared with you people. Okay, which will be in our drive here, this one. Okay, everything will be shared here. Anything and everything which is being taught to you people in this video. That is the reason a request with my classroom is don't write anything for yourself. Don't type it for yourself. I will give you each and every point, whatever I'm explaining, or whenever you're watching the video, you can make a notes of yourself there. Good. This is my first Hello World program in C program. Now I want to write and execute one simple Hello World program in JavaScript. Okay. If I want to do it, there are a couple of things which we will be learning, as I mentioned. So I'll go to a new file. You need a notepad here, and you'll be typing a script code. Open, script code, close. And here you'll be writing, there are many ways of going with this. One is document.write, completely in lowercase, once again. And as usual, my favorite is hello. And when I'm saving this script for the first time, I'll save it with the help of, and this is now document.write. I'll save it in any of my favorite folders. I'll go to desktop 2025, okay, programming and web. I'll create a new folder called JavaScript. And I'll be typing hello.ht, hello.html, document.write. Okay, perfect. How to run this? After writing the program, after you save it, you have to open the folder where you have saved it, 2025, and open in your favorite browser, any browser. Control T shortcut, Control O shortcut, desktop, 2025 programming, JavaScript, and just double click and open it. Now, this is how it's very simple. In this, you will not do what we did here. Right? What we did, we have written the program, we have saved it. There is no compilation and run. In JavaScript, also you will comment it. Same process. For JavaScript, it is write, save, and interpret. Because it is a scripting language. And very importantly, if you want to run the JavaScript, you need browser, and this browser should be enabled with JavaScript. Go to settings and then type for JavaScript. This is your client-side scripting language. Here is the JavaScript. If you turn it off, if you turn this off, JavaScript will not run. If I reload the browser, you will not see the output because you can see this here. The converter interpret is the person who will take care of conversion, just like what we did in compilation. Still we have something similar, but it is taken care by this browser scripting. Okay. Since I've turned it off, JavaScript is not running. Okay. You have to turn it on to run the JavaScript. So once again, I'll go to this site can use JavaScript. Enable this and then reload it. So now what do you observe? So this program is executing document.write. I will explain what is document. Document is an object. Write. Don't forget the basics. Round bracket. Anywhere you see round, it is a function. Okay. Round bracket is always a function. So I just wanted to showcase two basic fundamental language and explain what you do first. Write, save, and interpret. Browser is the software like Turbo C. Browser is a software to run JavaScript. If you disable it, it won't run. And don't forget, this is your client-side language. Now, there was a question to me long back. Why do we call it as client-side? Browser is the one which is executing it. And we are client. Whenever you are accessing internet using browser, whenever you are accessing internet using browser, browser is the client. When you go with google.com, google.com is basically a domain. Many people don't say that. Google.com is a domain and this is acting as a search engine. Whenever you search anything here, for example, Java programming, it will go search in many places and it will come with the result. And since it will go to server, check all the information, come back and show it. This is your client, which is responsible to see anything which is built in World Wide Web. Okay, www, World Wide Web, which is running on HTTP protocol. Browser is a software. What is a browser? Many people don't answer this question also. What is a browser? Browser is a software to access website or web apps built on HTTP protocol, okay? Built on HTTP protocol available on wide www, which is World Wide Web. Client-side architecture, client and server architecture, we'll discuss all those things later. Keep it simple. What is a browser? Don't say Chrome is the only browser. Chrome is one kind of a software which is acting like a browser. Internet Explorer is a browser. Google Chrome is a browser. Firefox is a browser. Safari is a browser. You might many browsers like this. Browser is basically a software to access website or web application built on HTTP protocol, which is available to be accessed through World Wide Web. If I'm wrong in this statement, please correct me. I'll be happy to take it. Okay. So in session 2, I just wanted to introduce you people to C program using Turbo C software. And in JavaScript, I just wanted to write a simple program to make you understand why we call it as client side and how to enable JavaScript or how to disable the JavaScript program. Okay. Rest of the things will continue, and these, as I mentioned, all these notes will be uploaded in this drive based on the date. So based on it, so you can watch all YouTube links here using this if you have access. And day-wise notes will be uploaded. So this is for the month of Jan. Obviously, it is 2025. We know that. This is for the month of Jan folder. And in this folder, day-wise notes will be uploaded. Whenever you're watching the video, you don't have any confusion where to access the notes. Every notes which I'm creating will be uploaded as and when we progress. Programming and web has already been uploaded. Hi and hello. So I have to upload all these in the folder, right? So this is the folder. This file has to be uploaded. C program has to be uploaded. Everything will be uploaded. This will be my job of doing these routines immediately when the session is ended. Simplify. And last but not the least, I have to upload 2025 programming in the business. Okay, let me put it as 06 Jan. Okay, this is the notes which I should be uploading after the session has been ended, because I'll be having session number 2, session number 3, and more, right? This is our session number 2. So now after watching this videos, if you have any question, always feel free to comment it in the YouTube channel itself. Session 3, what are we planning? I'll explain you when we are back. This will be our last session of the day. I don't want to overload you people on day 1. Try to complete the fundamentals here. Session 3. So if you want to do some one server-side scripting, I'll show you that that is the only thing. When you people do your hands-on exercises, we'll be planning on that. But session 3 will be on very basic PHP. Okay, since we are learning, so don't worry. Can we learn all of these things? Yes, we can. Just follow the instructor. Open the notepad, open the notes, open the video. You can learn any language. When you do it for the first time, you will not know any technical term. You will learn all the technical terms in this 3-month program. Okay, just follow the instructor, open the software. If you don't have it, install it, and then just follow by typing whatever I say. As usual, session number 2 is ending, and then we'll be moving with session number 3 after a 10-minute break. Thank you, everyone.